Our lives used to be quiet. Life in Wood Willow was simple. Fish, hunt, survive. But above all, do not reveal us to the humans. Don't make waves. Just sit here. Our instructions will come eventually. That was all we had to do. But now, all I can see is things getting much more complicated. That's all I could think about when I watched Feiah pull her quarterstaff back and crack it hard against Regent Orion Menaus' head. Looking back, I could see the shock in Lillian and Ralea's faces as well. Anna just stood there, her eyes betraying her face as she tried to work through what just happened. All of us, though, knew that at that point nothing was going to be the same. When Anna started to talk, it cleared the air for a moment. Let us all know that she was on our side. That she would honor the law of her city and prepare to help us for the days to come. So for days, weeks on end, I spent my life in the forests around Daggerfall. Every once in a while, I'd pop my head into the castle, or Ralea's now renamed and rebuilt inn, the Gilded Dragon. But I wasn't able to think in the city. It was just too loud, too filled with people. The stones and the brick were just too cold compared to the forests, where the trees and brush had life and warmth for me, anyone willing to bask in them. And Feiah, obviously, she was just too preoccupied and busy to spend more than a few minutes, maybe an hour with me. Lillian also had her own preoccupations, and Ralea was busy with her new inn. But now, on a lonely, rain-soaked night like this, I look up at the castle, and I see a lone light on in the tower. I smile, hoping that, maybe Feiah was looking down at me. Or maybe she was just looking down at the forest, and wishing for a simpler time. But then I see it. A lone raven flying out of the window, making a beeline for the mage tower. But then another flying out as well, doing a long circle around the city before doing a slow dive into the very forest I was standing in. I could see and feel the urgency of these ravens, and I knew that something was amiss. I knew that things were only about to get more complicated. So I began to slowly gather my things, knowing exactly where the raven was headed, and began to ponder what more